Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, baby.
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
She's back, baby. New and improved. The Normandy 2.0 SR2.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
The Normandy. Right back to it, baby. Yeah. Woo. Sweet. A little bit different.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've got that sorted out, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Right on, baby. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Elevator. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Captain's quarters. Go to the personal cabin to customize your appearance. Tech lab. Acquire a professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. And so on and so forth.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
So I want to go up to the captain's cabin because here's the thing about the first one. They did not have a captain's cabin. And well, they did, but it was incredibly small and just nothing to write home about. This one, however, is quite different. You have a little thing of of this, and it's too cool. And you get to collect these little fish things. And by collect, I mean you go to places and you buy them to put into it. It's so cool. Better. I'm actually gonna take that off because it doesn't look good for some reason. So cool.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Also, what's really cool about this area, I have a view outside, and it's right above the bed. So the funny thing is, like, you can imagine, in romancing women in this game, eventually they do come back to the bed and blah blah blah, and it's kind of cool because you can have this view outside. It's just, I love this game. It's so cool. Let's go to cruise quarters. Cruise quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her
Look at
first
it.
birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attacks.
Exactly.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Sorry. Excuse me, ladies. Did not mean to do that. Now I'm at home. I didn't really move around the ship that much on the last playthrough.
Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Dr. Chakwas is back.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
It's funny, they would always say like, oh, you need to go see Dr. Chakwas, and it's
Access to
like,
the AI core is restricted.
you called me what?
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Cool. I don't believe I can go anywhere else. I think eventually I get access to the rest of the ship.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
And I think Miranda's Miranda's office is right here.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
She's got a nice little setup, too. Alright. Let's go down to engineering. So I think that's where the Mako would be, but it's not.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
And that's the reactor. Well, the drive.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Yeah, the Mass Effect core, that's what I meant to say.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
So I can.
Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
So I can upgrade the ship essentially, and there's a character that we get later on that will be down here at some point, just not right now. I do remember where everyone's at, or at least where a lot of people are at in the ship. And whenever I played this game the first time, Tali was my love interest, and yeah, any woman on here can be a love interest, so it's fun.
Joker would like to see you out on the bridge.
Yep, I was just about to go see him. I didn't want to do anything with the other stuff yet. And now you can actually see out of the front of the ship. Oh, so good.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Cheers. Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
Sorry.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
That's a good point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Thank you. Right, let's get a movie on, man. So I can access private terminal here or in my quarters. Awesome. So I was going to show this off really quickly, and then yeah, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Buy fuel, please. It's a lot better than what it was. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. Wow. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population 7.8 million. That's a lot. Orbital distance 2.43 AU. I forgot what that means. Orbital period 6.9 Earth years. That's nuts. Total length 44.7 kilometers. So it's about the same size as the Citadel, if I remember correctly. See, we get a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, phew. Let's go. See, and this was in the other one too, if I remember correctly, but it wasn't as prominent. You can either be on the good side or the bad side, have a good ending or a bad ending, that type of thing. Let's see. Tactical cloak, disruptive armor. Oh. That's really not what I wanted. Let's do tactical cloak. Why not? I see. Sure. Auto. Auto. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with that. Alright. Once I get to a better spot here, I'm gonna save and end it here.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Arya.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic.
Oh.
Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I have a map. Oh. Alright, well, I think I'm actually...
access messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'll be coming back soon, and we'll go ahead and get this show on the road, and hopefully not just do the intros and training, but been recording for about an hour and a half now, so figured I would just kind of get this started, and that way I have something ready to go. Thanks for coming along on the journey, and